Welcome back, my hood rat racers. We made a list. We only checked it once. We're starting to do things on the list. Let's get going. I'm gonna build the lower radiator hose first. And by that, I'm probably gonna steal the rotating lower coolant thingy-majiggy off that engine and put it on this one so I can just use the hose and I won't have to fabricate anything up.
All we saying is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo, make sure you hit that little bell notification thing. I upload a video, no one watched it, so suck it. And what I mean by coolant neck thingy is this one will rotate 360 degrees. The one on there is just points one direction and it's a bad direction. One direction's a bad direction. So I'm gonna pull this one off and then put it on that one. Well damn, originally I was gonna be like, yeah, let's just cut up some pipe and we'll join it on both ends with a coupler and then it'll be like super cool because I fabricated a pipe. But then I was like, maybe I should just keep it simple and be done in 3 seconds. So just use the neck because this other neck, put it at that sideways, and this neck rotated it down. Just a straight little shot into the bottom of the radiator. Damn, Kyle. Damn, you so smart sometimes. Do. Another one bites the dust. And now, because you've heard me whine and complain so many times about how cold it is up here in the great white north of Canada, Tim Hortons land, we're gonna try and run some heater hoses from our water pump into our heater core box here to retain some heat. So hopefully it will just bop into here and bop up there. I'm cheating, I'm putting oil inside coolant lines to get them to fit on. Oopsies. I don't think there's a good way to make this look. This is gonna be the tricky part, getting it on this little brass fitting without breaking that one. So we're gonna loop this up real nice, because even if we get it on there, it's gonna seal with a clamp anyways. I guess this is the only good way to do it, because we'll just hide it underneath the turbo a little bit and then like tie them up against this with some P-clamps and we got heat. I don't see any better way to run these lines unless you want to put Bluetooth lines in there. So we bought some super sick brackets and they're just gonna assemble like this and then they're gonna make our coil packs go from whatever this length is to something that's like this length. And I bought them on Amazon. This whole build could be like hashtag Amazon, because that's basically where I got all the parts from. As you can see, it takes something like this wide and shortens it down to like this. This is probably more manageable to mount in our tight engine bay now. And we've got to just see if we can find a spot to put this. Comes with some mounting holes as well, which is kind of neat. So between right now and the last clip that you've seen, we actually did the Honda Civic video where we took the 4 Turbo Civic out for a rip. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. So we're gonna mount up those coils and this might be the last video before I go to Mexico. So if you're watching this, I might already be in Mexico. In which case I'm probably taking 7 days off because I need it to myself because I've been doing this for like 4 years now. Non-stop, like a video every week. So you're welcome. I think our coil packs are gonna have to go here underneath the air filters. Initially I wanted to put them down here underneath the headers, but there doesn't seem to be enough room underneath there. So before I fully mount these, I'm going to make sure that we can get spark plug wires that are probably like 36 inches in length from here to the back cylinder and then figure it out from there. And then the same thing on this side. And it kind of keeps the coils away from the heat, whereas if they were underneath there, they'd be on the heat all the time. So Dan had showed up. My stupid ass somehow lost the high pressure fitting for our power steering pump. So I can't do the power steering pump lines right now, which I was just gonna wing it anyways, like I did on that car. But I think we're gonna pull the rear end out of this and get that disassembled. That way we can we find someone to build it for us, because I don't want to do it, really. I'm sure if I put the time into it, I could do it, but I don't want to do it. So we're gonna find someone to do that, but we'll disassemble it so they don't have to do that part. And we'll just pull it out. It's only up there with 3 bolts and a screwdriver. Yep. This is also the first time I've seen the trunk open, and that's like a 6-body trunk back here. And there's like a lot of room to put things, because I think that's where the spare tire went. You just kind of fit it in there. So we could put like the battery right in that. Maybe, it's probably not that strong. This is like the majority of the rust in the car too, back here. It must have got past the seals here and just like weathered itself through the box. It's so nice having a helper. Look at me not under the car. It's so easy.
Way easier.
Ta-da! It's out again. Gonna pull the cover off. We'll get all the diff and shit out of here and the axles out, and I'll show you why you actually need C-clip eliminators or 9-inch ends. So what needs to happen now is we need to get this pin out. Oh my god, these are stuck. It smells so rotten.
Love gear oil.
I wish you guys could smell this instead of just seeing it. Gear oil smells disgusting. We should just weld this and throw it back in the car.
Wouldn't have 35 spline ashers then.
No. I think there's our 28 splines. We'll do a good comparison in a second too. So in order to do this, we got to take this bolt out right here, which allows us to slide this pin out, and then we can slide this like retainer piece out right here. So this, I think this is like an 8mm bolt, something like that. Like an 8mm head, I'm sorry. Maybe. These were 1/2 inch, so this is probably not. Actually, yes, 5/16 most likely.
Oh, come on.
It shouldn't be in there too tight.
There's Joe.
How is it still full of fluid? We just flipped it upside down for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, but fluid moves like molasses. Brake clean would greatly speed it up.
Maybe I can find some. No. Oh my god.
Solvent of some sort.
This garage, I don't have enough room in here anymore. A little tiny bit left. Yeah, there's that pin. And then the other piece slides out.
Once we turn it.
Yeah, so I don't know if this slides this way too. Yep.
That one? Oh!
There it goes.
What the? Is that good? Is that good or is that bad?
That might be bad good?
That might be bad. We might need to flip it out the other way just
Bad good, yeah.
Good, it moves! Bad, it moved the wrong way.
They're tight.
Just fucking tight.
But they're nice on my hands, cause I got small meat beaters.
Once they're on, they're nice.
Yeah. Still have dexterity. Okay, let's see if this will.
Not exactly.
Oh no, I dropped the pin. We don't. There it is. Keep going.
With your finger in there?
Yep. Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. That's a nice lube pin.
That can go on the floor. And then I think it's like a pushy
screwdriver?
thing. Yeah, screwdriver majiggy. Pry bar? Hammer? This thing right here?
Long hammer?
Didn't work. You push the axle in and the C-clip is actually right there.
Yep. So how do we get the C-clip off?
Push it out now. Maybe get a screwdriver. This one's full of like metal shavings
So we
and
need
stuff.
two.
There it goes.
We're gonna-
There goes that one. This axle
it's
should
actually
pull
off?
out now.
This could be messy. Holy shit, that's easy.
See, that's what happens when you snap that part of the axle right there. That's how easy the end pulls out, and the only place for your wheel to go is up into your fender, so.
Out onto the track. Where's the other axles?
In the box.
No.
There's a knife right there behind you. Oh, that Prestone bottle? No, up there on the bench.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
Laid out and all. Ready for action. Safety first. Maybe second.
Oh, we get cool magazines? Yeah. That's sick.
3 of them.
Oh, sick. I didn't even know this. I could have been reading magazines the whole time.
Right?
Skin mags. That's like the skin mag of the car world. So I believe this one's a 28 spline axle. Yeah. So that's the difference between a 28 spline and a 35 spline axle. See how much thicker it is? The splines all stay the same size, but the axle gets thicker.
I really thought that you...
Oh yeah, get it, Dan. Look how much of this work I'm not doing.
Nice, eh?
I don't know what you're trying to do here, but it's not working very good.
It's not. Here we go. Just cracking them loose. Little baby impact is not enough.
Oh, sad. That's all I got. Maybe like Milwaukee will send me one.
That would... Or maybe next time I'll just take mine over.
No. So we gotta pull this backing plate off because this is where the new C-clip eliminator goes.
And because it's
Actually, I think
this
we have
brakes.
to cut a bit of the axle too.
Maybe.
Because I think this bolts. So this is our C-clip eliminator right here.
Yeah.
I think this bolts to here, so you got to cut like an inch off this thing,
Ooh, pull the back. Ooh.
and then these bolt onto there, and then your axle actually gets press fitted into these thing, so the axle gets press fitted, like this gets pressed on, and then there's a ring that gets pressed on top of that to keep it on the axle, and that's what holds your axle in now instead of the C-clip on the inside of the axle. You can tell that there's no C-clip spot in this, and then in our spools there's actually nothing that would hold them in together either. 2 spools.
Pretty.
I wouldn't ever take one of my videos as a how-to video because we're like dumb as heck and we don't even know what we're doing. We tried to hit this with a hammer to get it to work. I mean, it worked, but it's not the way you're supposed to do it. So if you want like a legit way to figure out how to do it, just be like, hey Google. I wonder if your phone dinged right now. And then just look it up. And for you Apple folks, hey Siri. You're welcome. You are a trash bag. Me too.
I'm a trash cat.
But if you're watching this right now, it probably means that we're in Mexico. And I'm taking the next week off, so no videos for you. Check my Instagram. Kyle Williams.
Bye.
Peace easy and get that V. We're going bang in Mexico.
Oh yeah.